Hello, my fire sign friends, and thank you for joining me, Karen Barney, bringing you your April 2021 general forecast. Today's decks are going to be the Tarot of the Divine and the Spirit Animal Oracle. Both decks will be linked down below. So let's get started, my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius friends. What is on the agenda for you in April of 2021? What is it you need to be aware of? What do you need to plan for? What's going on for my fire signs, please? The Queen of Wands, there you are. Fiery, passionate, driven. The Ten of Coins. Temperance, Sagittarius there. The Hermit, Virgo, the Seeker, Page of Swords, and Justice, Libra energy there. The Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, my fire sign friends. So you are inspired to take action. There's a justice that needs to be brought right. There's some difficult conversations to be had to make this feel right. And that may come in unexpectedly here with the Tower and the Seven of Coins. So it may be that this full moon at the end of March has now brought in the balance. It was a Libra full moon, if I am correct. Let me see. Yes, a Libra full moon. And, you know, it's going to bring in that balance and harmony that you have been working toward. And it comes in unexpectedly, and it really does give you a huge boost here. Focuses your attention on the abundance in your life, the security in your life, and finally brings that into the harmony and balance that you've been seeking. But justice is still on the agenda here, my friends, and it is something that still needs to be, I think, spoken of and gotten to the bottom of, inquired about. How do you bring about justice? But this is your quest, your passion for making things fair again, making things right. Here's our King of Wands. So not only do we have the King, and we have the King, the Queen, and now the King. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius right there, my friends. So you are focused and intent on making things happen. Our King of Wands is driven. The Queen of Wands is very focused on the security and the nurturing of the goals and never gives up on whatever she has a yen for, or is, you know, set her sights on. But our King is going to direct it. He's going to put things in place and, you know, even delegate what needs to be done. So there may be others involved in this. You may need to get some guidance on how to delegate, but I think those are some of the questions that you need to have answered here. This Page of Swords is about investigating and getting to the bottom, and while the King and Queen of Wands are driven and focused, they don't go in willy-nilly. They go in with a clear and direct plan. I think there is one particular direction that is going to perhaps even surprise some people. Tell me about the Hermit. Where is the Hermit taking our fire signs in April of 2021? What is it The Ten of Swords there, my friends. So it is taking you to the sunrise, taking you to the other side. You may have felt like this was a betrayal. Whatever ending came about needs to be rectified. It needs to be spoken about. It needs to be discussed, and those can be some difficult conversations, but they are going to bring you the harmony and peace and healing that is necessary in order for you to feel heard, for you to have justice here, my friends. So this is at your direction too. I want to say this is you having those conversations, the King and Queen of Wands. Thank you. And the Ace of Wands coming out again with the family unit, with the people you may feel responsible for, the people you are, in charge of, people you are doing all of this for, to keep the balance, to keep the harmony within that family unit, Now our Ten of Coins is about security, and you can have security within that family. You can have security within a group of people that, perhaps you work with, that you feel responsible for, or feel a certain destiny with. All right, the Ace of Wands here, bringing it into focus, telling you what direction to go in, painting your own picture here, and a powerful one at that. Now, Temperance, of course, bringing in the healing. So how are you balancing out your equilibrium here? How are you bringing the peace to this situation? Are you seeking an end and need to have those difficult conversations to bring about the harmony? I think there is a plan already in place, and it's just a matter of discussing the plan, and I think making sure that everybody is on board in the same direction here, my fire sign friends. So whatever the plan is, I would say to you that you want to make sure that you investigate and come from curiosity in this too. Nothing is set in stone yet. We know that there's been a difficult situation that's come to an end, but you know what? On the other side is the harmony and balance that you've been seeking, and the sunrise. So plan for that, but make sure you do the research necessary to bring about this balance. So I think that part of your plan relies on perhaps these people being on board. Now, the Ten of Coins also, represents abundance. So you are, I think, planning for your future and trying to bring that into reality, trying to really get a good grip on the next step, and coming from a cool, calm, and collected place. Temperance is, all about peace, being at peace with what's going on, perhaps. Finding your way through that, perhaps with a little bit of counsel, with a little bit of help, and approaching slowly the next phase and what would make it correct, what would bring it back to an even and fair state. The Ace of Swords. Ooh. Victory coming in for you with justice. So I would say to you, if this is a legal matter, you get your legal counsel. If it is a personal matter, or regardless, the decision is going to be, I think, for your it's going to be right. I think you're going to see it as fair, and it's going to restore your passion and power. It may come in unexpectedly here, my friends. You may have been waiting quite a long time for this, and the moon brings it into fairness and balance, and now you can move forward with perfecting your plan, your building of things for the future, and you're no longer juggling. I think you've decided which direction you want to go in, and here it is again, the Ace of Swords, and that is that clarity of vision, bringing it through to your next step as far as your plan is concerned, my friends. So be on the lookout for whatever you can delegate. Make sure that what you're doing is on the same page with the others in your life, the people you may feel an affinity for or security responsibility for. It's also going to help you bring in your abundance too, and the finance that's maybe necessary in this. So the decision that comes in is a victory. It could be that there is a settlement here with the Ten of Coins, and you're passionately fighting for that and directing the way your counsel does things, and perhaps directing them to end things and finish it and be done with it, so that you can move on in peace and harmony. One more card here, please, for my fire sign friends. Thank you. The Two of Cups. This is a sensitive situation. I don't think that you're leaving the relationship. I think there's a period of it that needs to be discussed and needs to be healed and needs to be brought back in alignment with the direction that everybody wants to go. And there needs to be a clear vision of where that is headed. The future is very bright and balanced here for you, and I think that whatever came in and upset things, you're going to be able to put behind you with a frank discussion, a really heart-to-heart talk. Okay, my fire sign friends. Let's see what the Spirit of the Animals Oracle has to say for you. April of 2021. So the King and Queen of Wands, a couple situation, perhaps with family involved. bringing in the healing, bringing in the balance, and sometimes it's just about making sure that you're both on the same page. And I really think that that is what's happening here. You may have had some difficulties. They may need to be spoken of. They may even be financial. But you are definitely going to be healing that rift and bringing that chapter, I want to say, to a close fairly, with equality for all. This is card number 38, Lizard Spirit. Dream the world into being. So whatever it is you have a true passion for, whether it's this relationship, the security, the justice here, I think you do need to have that really clear vision of where you want to take this in the future. And I think it's going to be able to be brought about. You're the one that is painting the picture here, my fire sign friends. Look at the fire and passion around that Ace of Wands paintbrush that he's got there. And that is our full moon too, I would say. The full moon in March 28th, that brought about this clarity, this victory even for you, my fire sign friends. Card number 38, Lizard Spirit. Dream the world into being. Thank you so much for joining me, my fire signs. We are making some changes to the channel. Your support is always welcomed and appreciated. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you'd like to connect with me, all of my details are in the description box below. Thanks so much. We'll speak to you again very soon.